I'm Nathara with CrowSong Lodge, and I want to talk about tarot and how extremely sacred these things are. So, a lot of people think that tarot decks are extremely sacred and important, and there's a lot of things that you don't do with your decks, like you don't mark on them and you don't cut them, and you have to keep them in sacred containers that are never blemished by anything else, like candy or snacks or things like that, and you can never allow other human beings to touch them, and you don't want to disrupt their auras, and blah 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 yakety yak. That is not how it goes. These precious babies are ink and paper with a little bit of a glossy coating. That's it. Like ink and paper. Like I can walk into my office that is not at this location because I'm at my friend's house. But if I were to walk into my office, I could grab paper and ink and it would have the exact same qualities as a tarot card once I drew on the paper with that ink. Literally, a digital file gets sent to a company. The company prints it out on a massively huge printer onto paper that has been also massively produced. Gloss is thrown on top of it. A machine puts it in piles and sorts it into series. It gets wrapped in plastic, thrown into another box, which then gets shipped to a warehouse and sits there until you order it from Amazon. There are no rabbis blessing it. There are no magical rituals. There is no pagan gods coming down to bless the decks. There is no magic in here. It might as well be envelopes with your address on it. There is nothing special about a tarot deck. What makes a tarot deck special is when you buy it from the store or it arrives on your doorstep and no punk-ass kid steals it from your house, and you open it up, you gasp in wonder and delight, and you begin to love it. You spend time and energy with it, you pore over the details of the beautiful images on the card, and you start imbuing it with your own energy. My friend has sparkle eyes in the background. That is what makes your tarot deck special. It's the energy that you put into the deck. Okay, so people ask questions like, I think my tarot deck hates me. Your tarot deck doesn't hate you. It is ink and paper. Ink and paper does not hate. It doesn't even feel. It doesn't have opinions. It doesn't want a meal. It is not hungry. It doesn't have bad days. It doesn't have good days. The energy that it has is your energy that you put in it. If your deck hates you, that is you hating your own energy. That is a conflict within yourself that you really need to resolve. If you find that your tarot deck is sarcastic, that's because you are sarcastic. Your tarot deck is not sarcastic. It is ink and paper. If something happens to your tarot deck, that's okay. Your manufacturer has printed a million other ones. Just go buy another one. It's all right. It's totally fine. If you were to own a second tarot deck, and believe me, I do, I own dozens of second tarot decks. It will not get jealous. It doesn't care. It is ink and paper. This tarot deck loves me just as much as this tarot deck, because this tarot deck is my energy and this tarot deck is my energy, and I love my own energy. I am not an arrogant bitch either. This is what I do. If I don't love my energy, I have mental health issues, and I should probably resolve those and work on them. These are ink and paper. They are not magic wands. They are not gods. They are not mysticism. They are ink and paper. They are tools. Now, I come from a line of tarot readers, and I can tell you that in the old tradition of tarot reading, the old tradition that goes back to the 50s, so it's not really that old, but we call it old now because it's 2017, and that's weird. The idea is that you're going to graduate beyond tarot cards. Someday, you will eschew your tarot cards, and you will do the exact same quality readings with nothing. Just because you can. And I have seen this happen. My mother was a quadrilateral amputee, which sucks a lot and makes it very hard to shuffle your tarot deck and draw cards and lay them out in spreads, because as a quadrilateral amputee, you have no hands, and hands are kind of essential for that process. So I got to watch her as a young person have to move on, being forced from using a deck into just reading people and giving them long, detailed readings and answering their questions by moving her arm into their energy field. And that was pretty cool. You can do this. The tarot cards only provide a focus. They are just a tool. The magic is you. You are doing the reading. The cards are not doing the reading. You can use any deck, anytime, and do a reading. It is not the deck doing the reading. It is you. You can do it anytime, anywhere, any place. This is just ink and paper. Thank you very much. I'm Nathara. I'm signing out.